Test, test. All right, folks, I think we got the headset figured out here. That was Junior Varsity 200 Medley Relay. All right, next up is Event 2, 200-yard Medley Relay Varsity. Swimming for Maple Grove in Lane 2, Mia Johnson, Chloe, Molly, and Molly. Lane 4, Maple Grove. And there we go. Again, swimming in lane 2 on backstroke is Mia Johnson. Lane 4, Morgan Thompson. And lane 6 is Evelyn Nelson. And coming into the turn, Maple Grove is in second, third. And coming into transition, next in the water. Lane 4 is Libby Bacher. Lane 2 we've got Chloe, and lane 6 we've got Paige. And coming off the turn, Libby is closing up that lead, closing the gap. Next in the water for lane 4 will be Maddie Hetland. Next in lane 2 for Maple Grove will be Molly Menning. And lane 6 next in the water is Genevieve Cadwell. And we've got Molly. We've got Maddie Hetland pulling ahead by about a half a body length into the final leg here. Race will be anchored by Charlotte Woods. Let's see if Charlotte can bring home a victory in the 200 medley relay. Next in the water for lane 2, anchoring is Molly Carlson. And it's a tight one for the medley relay. It looks like Charlotte should be able to hold off Armstrong. It will be a close one, and she does. Anchoring lane 6 for Maple Grove is Sophie Nelson. Next up will be the 200-yard freestyle junior varsity, swimming for Maple Grove in lane 2, Genevieve Moss. Lane 4, Brielle Kelder. And lane 6, Olivia Banzoff. And they're off.
Lane 1, Armstrong, Natalia. Lane 2, Maple Grove, Genevieve. Lane 3, Armstrong, Isabel. Lane 4, Maple Grove, Brielle. Lane 5, Armstrong, Taylor. Lane 6, Maple Grove, Olivia.
All right, coming into the first turn here for Maple Grove in lane 4 is Brielle Kelder, followed by Olivia Banzoff and Genevieve Moss. And as we come to the 100-yard mark, and second place is Brielle. Third place in lane 2 is Genevieve Moss. And lane 6, Olivia Banzoff. And the positions are still held coming into 150 yards. And it looks like Brielle's closing that gap up a little bit here off of the turn. And we got lane 2. Genevieve Moss is making her move. She's closing that gap up quite a bit. Off of that turn, it's going to be a battle to the finish between Brielle Caldor in lane 4 and Isabel Benson of Armstrong in lane 3. Good swim across the board. Genevieve was in second, Brielle was in second, Genevieve was in third. Olivia Banzoff was in fourth.
Event 4, the 200-yard freestyle varsity.
All right, now we have event 4, swimming from Maple Grove. In lane 2 is Mia Johnson, lane 4, Sarah Call, and lane 6, Clara Hughes. A little bit of feedback from the starter.
Lane 1, Armstrong Amanda. Lane 2, Maple Grove Ina. Lane 3, Armstrong Riley. Lane 4, Maple Grove Sarah. Lane 5, Armstrong Mackenzie. Lane 6, Maple Grove Clara.
All right. Here we come in to the first 50, very tightly bunched across lanes 3, 4, and 5. And at the turn, all within a fraction of a second of each other. This is going to be a close race, it looks like. Again, for Maple Grove, we have in lane 2, Mia Johnson. Lane 4, Sarah Call. And lane 6, Clara Hughes. For those of you watching online, lane 1 is the bottom of your screen, and lane 6 is the top of your screen. And at the turn, Armstrong is in first, second, and third. Maple Grove in a very close fourth. This is going to be a tight one all the way to the end, it looks like. And coming into the 150, it looks like Armstrong still has first, second, and third, with Maple Grove close on the heels. Lane 4, Sarah Call. You see who has the final sprint here. And at the turn, Maple Grove is closing it up. It's going to be a battle for second, third, and fourth, it looks like. From the bottom of the screen to the top, we have less than it's going to come to the touch, folks. Let's see who's got the kick. Who has got the kick? And touch. We've got lane 5 first, lane 1 second, lane 4 Maple Grove in third, Sarah Call with a 2:11.02. Lane 3 was in 4th. Lane 6 was in 5th with a 2:19.43. And lane 2 was in 6th place, but we don't have a time on the board yet. Lanes 2, 2:26.55. There we go. All right, up next will be the 200 individual medley.
Event 5, 200-yard IM, JV.
All right, 200 individual medley JV. I am not sure if the announcer here is clearly audible on our broadcast here, so I will wait till they're done. Swimming for Maple Grove in lane 2, Genevieve Cadwell. Lane 4, Canna Gadke. And lane 6, Lauren Harns. After the first 50, we've got Lauren Harns in first place, and Canna Gadke is in 2nd place. And it looks like Genevieve Cadwell is in 3rd place. Coming into the turn from backstroke to breaststroke, we now have Canna Gadke is in first place. 2nd place is Lauren Harns. 3rd place is a tight battle between Genevieve Cadwell of Maple Grove and Parker Gates of Armstrong. And it looks like Hannah's holding on to that lead onto the turn to freestyle. And it looks like Lauren is holding on to 2nd place on the turn. Genevieve is holding on to 3rd place, but it looks like it's a very close race for 3rd. And touching first is lane 4, Canna Gadke. 2nd is lane 6, Lauren Harns. 3rd is lane 3, Parker Gates from Armstrong. 4th is lane 2, Genevieve Cadwell of Maple Grove.
Event 6, 200-yard IM, Varsity.
Next up, 200 individual medley, Varsity. And for Maple Grove, we have
Armstrong first, then 2 Maple Grove Corey, then 3 Armstrong Lisa, then 4 Maple Grove Allie, then 5 Armstrong Joel, then 6 Maple Grove Paige.
All right, swimming for Maple Grove. Again, this is from the bottom of the screen to the top is Chloe, Allie, and Paige. Coming off of that first 50, we have got Maple Grove, looks like in third, and a tight battle for fourth, fifth, and sixth. And as we turn from backstroke to breaststroke, Allie Kellner in lane 4 is holding down third place. Armstrong is in fourth. But we've got Chloe closing the gap on a good, strong breaststroke. Now she's taken her over, so Maple Grove is in third, fourth, and it looks like a tight battle for fifth and sixth. In lane 6, we've got Paige Jarabek in a tight battle with lane 1 from Armstrong. And at the turn here, we got Chloe Nidzilski in lane 2 from Maple Grove, pulling into third place, followed by Allie Kellner in lane 4 in fourth place, and Paige Jarabek in lane 6 is in fifth place. And coming into the last 25 on the freestyle here, Allie is putting in a strong effort to finish up. Chloe looks like she's going to hang on for third place, though. Followed by Allie in lane 4. Armstrong in lane 1 will take fifth, and Maple Grove's Paige Jarabek in lane 6. At the moment, we do not have any scoring to give you as an update. Hopefully, when we take a break for what would be diving after the 50 freestyle, we will be able to give you an update on scores.
Event 7, the 50 yards freestyle JV, Heat 1.
We are going to have 3 heats of the 50-yard freestyle JV. All right. All right, swimming for Maple Grove in lane 2, Evelyn Midgarden. Lane 4, Madison Tanner. Lane 6, Piper McCavey. And it looks like we've got Madison Tanner in lane 4 in second. It's a tight battle for third between lane 1 and 2. And it looks like touching in fourth is lane 2, Evelyn Midgarden. Armstrong in lane 5. And rounding out heat number 1, is Piper. Heat number 2, we will have Jordan Freeman in lane 2, Claire Germscheid in lane 4, and Harper Marschke in lane 6. All right, we're back, folks. Having some minor technical difficulties with the headset. Every now and again, it just stops receiving and broadcasting anything, so we have to play around. So apologies up front if that happens. Okay. Next up. Next up is the fastest event in swimming, the 50-yard freestyle. Lane 2 for Maple Grove will be Molly Carlson. Lane 4, Morgan Thompson. And lane 6, Sophie Nelson. All right, at the turn, it's a tight one for first, second, and third. We've got Morgan Thompson, lane 4 in the hunt. It's going to come down to a touch, I believe. And then we've got lane 2 in the hunt for fourth. which is Molly Carlson, and lane 6 is Sophie Nelson. Touching in first is lane 3 from Armstrong. Lane 4, Maple Grove, 26:33. Lane 2 for Maple Grove is in 5th with a 28:12, and lane 6, 6th place with 28:57. We will take a short break here, folks, for what would normally be diving, and we will come back with audio once we are ready to resume the swim meet. We will try to get some scores for you, and if we do, we will post them on the live stream here or announce them to you.
We will now be taking a 15-minute intermission. The pool will be open for 10 minutes for warm-up laps. And once again, we are selling chocolate at the concession stand.
15-minute intermission. Oh, direct hit on Chuck-a-Duck. I don't think we had anybody score, but we did have a direct hit on the Chuck-a-Duck netminder.
The drawing for the 3-month membership to Barrels.
All right, folks, we're back to live action here. 100-yard butterfly. 100-yard butterfly, junior varsity. All right, folks, coming out of the diving break, including the diving scores, the score is Maple Grove 35 and Armstrong 42. And on the butterfly here, we have in lane 2, Macy Noble from Maple Grove. Vidika Thapa in lane 4 for Maple Grove. And Mariah Renkin in lane 6 for Maple Grove. Coming off the first 50, Armstrong's in first. Vidika is in second. Macy is in third, but it's a tight battle with lane 1, Alexa Painter from Armstrong. And then in lane 6, Mariah is in a close battle with Morgan Smith of Armstrong. And off of the turn, Armstrong still has the lead on the JV 100 butterfly. Vidika is fighting hard to try to close the gap. In lane 2, Macy Noble is in 4th place. And at the top of your screen in lane 6, Mariah is in a close battle with Morgan Smith of Armstrong. Vidika's time was 1:24.98, finishing second. Macy's time was 1:28.45, finishing fourth. And Mariah's time, I'm waiting for it to pop up there, was 1:42.59.
Event 12, the 100-yard butterfly varsity.
All right, event 12, 100-yard butterfly. Swimming for Maple Grove, lane 2, Molly Menning. Lane 4, Maddie Hetland, and lane 6 will be Alyssa Pearson.
Lane 1, Armstrong, Medley. Lane 2, Maple Grove, Holly. Lane 3, Armstrong, Joy. Lane 4, Maple Grove, Medley. Lane 5, Armstrong, Maddie. Lane 6, Maple Grove, Alyssa.
All right, at the turn. This is going to be a close one, I think, folks. Lane 4, we've got Maddie Hetland is in a close battle with Joy van Larhoeven from Armstrong. Lane 2, Molly Menning is in a tight battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th with Armstrong. And at the top of your screen, Alyssa Pearson is in 6th place, but again, it is very close between 3rd through 6th. We'll see how the finish comes on the last 25. All right, looks like Armstrong 1. Maddie Hetland 2. Armstrong looks like 3. We'll see how they touch out here because it's a tight battle. 3. They've got 4. Maple Grove is in 5th and 6th. So lane 4, 2nd place, 107.67. Lane 2, 5th place with a 111.18. And lane 6, 6th place with a 114.98. Next up will be the 100-yard freestyle junior varsity. We will have 3 heats of the junior varsity 100 freestyle. First heat.
Event 13, the 100-yard freestyle junior varsity, heat 1.
Heat 1 for Maple Grove will be lane 2, Summer Glover. Lane 4, Kylie Cedarstrom, and lane 6, Jaden Williams. 4 lengths to the pool.
Lane 1, Armstrong, Page. Lane 2, Maple Grove, Summer. Lane 3, Armstrong, Melly. Lane 4, Maple Grove, Kaylee. Lane 5, Armstrong, Bella. Lane 6, Maple Grove, Jaden.
All right, in this first heat, it looks like we've got Maple Grove in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Coming into the 50 turn, lane 4, Kylie Cedarstrom. Followed by lane 6, Jaden Williams. And then lane 2, Summer Glover. We've got Kylie Cedarstrom making the turn into the last length of the pool. Jaden Williams making the last turn to the last length. Summer Glover has made the turn to the last length. And for heat 1, touching in 1st place, lane 4, Kylie Cedarstrom. 2nd place, lane 6, Jaden Williams. 3rd place for this heat, lane 2, Summer Glover. Lane 4 with a time of 1:17.03. Lane 6 with a time of 1:18.18. Lane 2 with a time of 1:27.19. Heat 2 will feature for Maple Grove, Lillian Peterson in lane 2, and Olivia Banzoff in lane 4.
Heat 2.
And as we come to the turn of 50 yards, we've got Armstrong in the lead, followed by lane 2, Lillian Peterson, lane 4, Olivia Banzoff, and then we've got Armstrong and Armstrong. And on the turn to the final leg, it looks like Armstrong is going to hold on for first place in this heat. Looks like lane 2, Lillian, is going to hang on for second. And it looks like lane 4, Olivia, is going to hang on for third place. And times are for lane 2, 110.04. And lane 4, 115.58. And this is the start of heat 3 of 3 for the 100 freestyle junior varsity. All right. On this final heat, we've got Armstrong in the lead, and we've got Maple Grove in second, third, and fourth. We have swimming in lane 2, Mallory Benson, lane 4, Allie Kellner, and lane 6, Evelyn Nelson. It looks like for Maple Grove, third place is lane 4, Allie Kellner. Third place, lane 6, Evelyn Nelson, and Mallory Benson in lane 2. Actually, I switched that up now. Looks like first is Armstrong, second, it appears to be Allie Kellner, but it looks like Mallory Benson is closing the gap. And in the top of your screen, lane 6 is Evelyn Nelson. And Maple Grove takes second, third, and fourth on that heat. We've got lane 4 touching in a 103.86. We've got lane 6 touching in a 105.69, and lane 2, 105.14. Next up will be the 100-yard freestyle varsity. All right, swimming for Maple Grove, lane 2, Charlotte Woods, lane 4, Libby Bacher, lane 6, Mia Johnson. And coming into the 50, Libby's got a full body length lead and then some. For those interested, 25.9 was the split on the first 50 for Libby. Coming into the turn, Libby's still in the lead, followed by Armstrong. However, Charlotte Woods is in a tight battle for second and third. Armstrong is in fourth and fifth, and Maple Grove in sixth. Touching first, Libby Bacher in lane 4. Touching third is Charlotte Woods in lane 2. And Mia Johnson in lane 6. Times, lane 4, Libby Bacher, 54.26. Lane 2, Charlotte Woods with a 57.82, and Mia Johnson with a 106.16. Okay. Next up, the most exciting race in all of swimming, or at least high school swimming, the 500-yard freestyle. Looks like they're doing a little bit of work on the starting blocks for lane 3, so while they're doing that, swimming for Maple Grove in the 500-yard freestyle junior varsity in lane 2 will be Lauren Harns. Lane 4 will be Genevieve Moss, and lane 6 will be Vedika Thapa. All right, we're back, folks.
Lane 2, Maple Grove, Lauren. Lane 3, Armstrong, Luan. Lane 4, Maple Grove, Genevieve. Lane 5, Armstrong, Alana. Lane 6, Maple Grove, Vedika.
All right, we're back. 20 lengths of the pool for the 500-yard freestyle junior varsity. Swimming in lane 2 is Lauren Harns. Lane 4, Genevieve Moss. And lane 6, Vedika Thapa. And we've got Lauren out to the early lead. Genevieve in second, Armstrong in third, and Vedika is in fourth, but it looks like it's a tight battle with Armstrong for fourth. And at the first 100, we've still got Lauren in the lead, Genevieve in second, and it looks like Vedika is in third by about a head. And off of the 150 turn, we still have Lauren in first, Genevieve in second. Vedika's opened it up on third here. She's almost a full body length ahead. in the 200 turn. Lauren is still in the lead for this heat. Genevieve is in second, and Vedika is in third. And halfway through this event, Lauren is still in the lead. You can see Coach Natalie down on the pool deck giving directions to the counter on whether they should sway it side to side or pump it up and down. And we've got Lauren's counter was pumping it, saying pick it up, pick it up. Got Genevieve's counter pumping it, saying pick it up, pick it up. Vedika's counter is doing the same thing, pumping and saying pick up the pace. All right, we're at 300. Still Lauren in first for the heat, Genevieve in second, and Vedika in third, and they've extended their lead over Armstrong. Now we can really see Lauren's counters pumping away. Same with Genevieve's. Coach wants them to pick up the pace. Same up in lane 6 for Vedika. That was 350. All right, Lauren is finishing up 400 here. Genevieve is still in second for this heat, and Vedika is still in third. Upside down means uh-oh. Coach wants her to go. Here comes Lauren is finishing up 450 here. We are preparing for the most glorious sound in all of swimming. The bell lap. Lauren is still in first for the heat, followed by Genevieve and Vedika. And let's see what kind of kick Lauren has here. And Lauren touches first for the heat. We'll give you a time when we have the official time. Second place will be Genevieve. Lauren's time in lane 2 is 6:27.86. We'll get you Genevieve's is 6 minutes 36.56 seconds. Finishing in third, lane 6, Vedika. And her time, when it pops up, is 6:46.43. All right, next up will be the Varsity 500-yard freestyle.
500-yard freestyle varsity.
Sorry, folks, no updates on scores yet. And we're off on the 500-yard Varsity Freestyle.
Lane 2, Maple Grove, Sophie. Lane 3, Armstrong, Amanda. Lane 4, Maple Grove, Madeline. Lane 5, Armstrong, Natalie. Lane 6, Maple Grove, Molly.
All right, swimming for Maple Grove. Lane 2, Sophie Nelson. Lane 4, Maddie Hetland. And lane 6, Molly Carlson. At least with the first 50 here, this looks like it's going to be a tight race. Tight race across the board. All right, at the turn, coming into the first 100, it looks like we have a virtual tie for first, second, and third between Maple Grove's Molly Carlson, Maddie Hetland, and Armstrong's Amanda Highland. It looks like Armstrong has taken a very slight lead on the first 100, followed by Maple Grove in second and third. And at 150, Armstrong's opening up the lead a little bit more to about 3/4 of a body length. However, Maple Grove is holding strong in second and third, and a good position in fifth. We will have to see how lane 5 for Armstrong holds up. All right, at the 200 turn, Armstrong has a full body length lead on Maple Grove. Maple Grove second, third with a very close fourth of Armstrong, fifth for Maple Grove, and sixth for Armstrong. You can see the counters are pumping away. Coaches want them to get moving. Easier said than done sometimes, folks. We are halfway through with Armstrong holding the lead and extending it to just a tad bit more than a body. Lane 4, Maddie Hetland in second. It's a tight battle between Molly Carlson and Natalie Gustafson from Armstrong in lanes 5 and 6. And Sophie Nelson in lane 2 for Maple Grove is in 5th place. And same, well, I was going to say same positions, but it looks like Armstrong has taken 3rd place. However, lane 2, Sophie Nelson looks like she's going to be picking it up a little bit here. Coach was telling her to pick it up. And on the turn, we still have Armstrong first, Maple Grove second, Armstrong third, Maple Grove fourth, Maple Grove fifth. They're making their way through 375. On this turn, they will have completed 400 yards. Let's see what kind of gusto that Maddie has here on the last 100. We're going to need to see some grit coming out of lanes 2 and 6 because they are in a very tight battle for 4th place. At this point in the race, it's all about desire. You're tired. Here comes the most glorious sound in swimming. Amanda Highland from Armstrong is in first, followed by Maddie Hetland in second. Third is Natalie Gustafson of Armstrong. Fourth, we have lane 2, Sophie Nelson. Well, it's hard to tell. Yep, I believe she got fourth on the turn. Molly Carlson in lane 6. This will be a battle for 4th and 5th. Watching lanes 4 and 5, let's hope that Maddie can hold on here. She's going to have to give a strong effort to hold off Armstrong for second. And it looks like she's going to take second. Maddie Hetland second in lane 4. And here comes our battle for 4th place between lanes 2 and 6. It's going to come to the touch. And we've got lane 2 touching in 4th and lane 6 in 5th. So we've got lane 4, Maddie Hetland in 5:44.46. In second place, we've got lane 2, Sophie Nelson, 5:55.11. And lane 6, Molly Carlson in 5:55.12. 1/100th of a second separated the 4th and 5th swimmers. Moving on to the 200 freestyle relay. Unfortunately, I still do not have any score updates.
Event 17, 200-yard freestyle relay, junior varsity.
Checking Meet Mobile, and we don't have scores in Meet Mobile. Unfortunately, it looks like the varsity events are all showing pending results, and therefore we're not getting any scores. All right. Lead-off swimmers for Maple Grove in lane 2 is Jaden Williams. Lane 4, Maple Grove, is Jordan Freeman. Lane 6, Harper Marshke. Coming into the transition here, it looks like Maple Grove is in second for this heat. Kylie Cedarstrom is the second swimmer for lane 4, Maple Grove. We've got Lillian Stevens, second swimmer for lane 2, Maple Grove. And lane 6, second swimmer is Piper McCavey. Third swimmer up for Maple Grove lane 4 is Lillian Peterson, and she is now in the water. Lane 2's third swimmer is Mariah Renken. Mariah is now in the water. We've got Maple Grove lane 4 closing the gap. Anchoring for Maple Grove lane 4 is Olivia Banzov. Lane 6, third swimmer is Evelyn Midgarden. Lane 2, Maple Grove, being anchored by Macy Noble. And it looks like Olivia is going to give Armstrong a battle all the way to the finish, trying to close up that gap. Let's see if she can touch her out at the wall here. It'll be close, and it looks like she just touched her out. It's hard to tell from here, though, folks. And Maple Grove lane 6 is being anchored by Madison Tanner. So we got the official scoreboard shows Maple Grove lane 4 was second place, total time of 2:08.27. Third place, Maple Grove lane 2 with a 2:18.55. And Tanner Madison touching for lane 6. Lane 6 relay, total time of 2:56.57. Next up is Varsity 200-yard freestyle relay. Leading off for Maple Grove in lane 2 will be Paige Jarabek. Lane 4 will be Molly Carlson, and lane 6, Alyssa Pearson.
Lane 1, Armstrong, Myron, Riley, Maddie, Grace. Lane 2, Maple Grove, Paige.
And on the turn, it's a tie for first between Maple Grove and Armstrong. Armstrong's going to put up a battle for first, second, and third. All right, Molly is handing off here to Charlotte Woods in lane 4. Lane 2, second swimmer, Mallory Benson. Lane 6, second swimmer is Genevieve Moss. Now lane 4, Charlotte Woods has taken the lead for Maple Grove heading into the turn. Maple Grove's third swimmer, lane 4, will be Sarah Call. Charlotte is going to bring about a half a body length lead to Sarah. Lane 2, third swimmer will be Clara Hughes. Lane 6, third swimmer is going to be Mia Johnson. Coming to the turn, it's tied between Maple Grove and Armstrong. Anchoring lane 4 for Maple Grove is Libby Bacher. And Libby will have about a half a body length to overcome. In the water, anchoring Maple Grove lane 2 is Lauren Harns, and anchoring Maple Grove lane 6 is Allie Kellner. Turning our attention back to the 200 freestyle relay. Let's see if Libby can touch out for the win. This is going to come down to the touch, folks. And yes, Maple Grove by a fraction of a second touches out lane 4. We will give you the official time. Third place is Armstrong. Fourth place is Maple Grove touching out Armstrong. Maple Grove's time is 1:46.31 for lane 4 by about 17/100ths of a second over Armstrong. Lane 2, Maple Grove, was 1:58.53, and lane 6, 2:05.37.
Event 19, the 100-yard backstroke, junior varsity.
All right, 100-yard backstroke, junior varsity. Swimming for Maple Grove will be Evelyn Nelson in lane 2, Brielle Kelder in lane 4, and Kana Gadke in lane 6.
Lane 1, Armstrong, Maya. Lane 2, Maple Grove, Evelyn. Lane 3, Armstrong, Parker. Lane 4, Maple Grove, Brielle. Lane 5, Armstrong, Olivia. Lane 6, Maple Grove, Anna.
And on the turn, it's tight for first, second, and third. We've got Maple Grove's lane 4 and 6, and Armstrong lane 3 in the very tight battle for first, second, and third. Armstrong's in there in lane 5 for fourth place. And on the turn, Armstrong takes a slight lead for first, followed by Maple Grove's Kana Gadke in lane 6, Brielle Kelder in lane 4, Armstrong's Olivia Benson in lane 5. And on the turn, heading into the final 25 here, it'll be a battle for second and third place between Brielle and Kana. Kana has a slight lead right now. We'll see how the touch comes. And it looks like Kana touched out Brielle slightly at the wall with a 1:15.77. Brielle with a 1:16.04. And Evelyn Nelson with a 1:22.92. Up next is the varsity 100-yard backstroke. Swimming for Maple Grove in lane 2 will be Sarah Call.
100-yard backstroke, varsity.
Lane 2, Sarah Call. Lane 4, Libby Bacher. And lane 6, Genevieve Cadwell.
Lane 1, Armstrong, May.
And they're off. And off the start, Libby has a quarter body lead over Armstrong, but it coming into the turn, it is close. It's going to be a battle for first and second here. And it will be a battle for third, fourth, and fifth, it looks like. Coming into the 50 turn, Libby is got about a half a body lead over Lucia Freed of Armstrong. Third place is Armstrong. Fourth place is Armstrong. Fifth is Maple Grove. Sarah Call, lane 2. And sixth is Genevieve Cadwell in lane 6. Coming into the final stretch here, it looks like Libby is going to maintain that lead and has extended it out to a full body length. We'll get you the time here when we see it. Looks like Libby touched first with a time of 1 minute, 0.08, followed by Armstrong, and Sarah Call. Maple Grove in lane 2 is fifth, and Genevieve Cadwell in lane 6, sixth. Sarah's time in lane 2 was 1:12.97, and Genevieve's time was 1:13.62.
Event 21, 100-yard breaststroke, junior varsity, E1.
Next up, 100-yard breaststroke, junior varsity, heat 1 of 2. Swimming for Maple Grove in this heat is lane 2, Lillian Stevens, and lane 4, Jaden Williams. On the turn, Armstrong is in first, and then it looks like it's very close between Lillian in lane 2 and Armstrong in lane 5 for second, but it is a tight bunch for third, fourth, and fifth. On the turn, we've got Armstrong in first and second, lane 1 and 5, followed by Maple Grove in lane 2 and 4. It looks like Lillian has a very slight lead over Jaden. And it looks like it's going to be a battle between Armstrong for first and second in this heat. And it looks like it's going to be a battle between Maple Grove for third and fourth in this heat. Right now it looks like Lillian has a slight advantage over Jaden. And at the finish, Lillian touches out Jaden. So Lillian in lane 2 finishes third, a time of 1:41.39. Jaden lane 4 with a time of 1:42.22. Next up is heat 2 of 2 for the women's 100-yard breaststroke junior varsity. Swimming for Maple Grove, Claire Germscheid in lane 2, Clara Hughes in lane 4, and Summer Glover in lane 6.
Lane 1, Armstrong Brooke. Lane 2, Maple Grove Claire. Lane 3, Armstrong Abby. Lane 4, Maple Grove Claire. Lane 5, Armstrong Ruby. Lane 6, Maple Grove Summer.
Hey, lane 2, or heat 2 of 2 for the 100 breaststroke. Looks like Armstrong has a slight lead in lane 3. Oh, sorry, looks like lane 1 has a slight lead. Lane 3 is in second, and then lanes 4 and 5 are pretty close for third. On the turn, Armstrong still has first and second. Maple Grove third, but Armstrong is in a close fourth by about a half a body length. And we've got lane 4, Clara Hughes, touching in third place with a time of 1:30.32. Lane 2, Claire Germscheid is fifth, touching in a time of 1:43.16. And Summer Glover touching in a time of, waiting for the time to show up, 1:53.00. Next is the 100-yard breaststroke varsity. Swimming for Maple Grove in lane 2 is Morgan Thompson. Chloe Nidzelski is in lane 4, and Paige Jarabek is in lane 6.
Lane 1, Armstrong Barrett. Lane 2, Maple Grove Morgan. Lane 3, Armstrong Olivia. Lane 4, Maple Grove Chloe. Lane 5, Armstrong Stella. Lane 6, Maple Grove Paige.
On the turn, it's Armstrong in the lead. Tight battle for second and third between Maple Grove. We've got in lane 2, Claire Germscheid and Morgan Thompson in lane 2, and Chloe Nadzilski in lane 4. Chloe, second place on the turn, just a fraction ahead of Morgan. And then we've got Paige in lane 6 in a tight battle for fourth place with Armstrong's Stella Ritchie. And on the final turn, it looks like Chloe is still holding a slight lead over Morgan, but we'll see what happens on the last 25. And it looks like Paige has a slight lead over Stella from Armstrong. Looks like Chloe has opened up that lead to a full body length over Morgan. We will see how everyone touches. It looks like Paige has opened up that lead to a full body length as well. We've got Chloe touching in a 1:16.27. And we've got Morgan touching in a 1:17.67. And Paige touches in a 1:20.07.
Event 23, the 400-yard freestyle relay. Junior varsity.
All right. Our second to last event is the 400-yard freestyle relay junior varsity. Leading off from Maple Grove in lane 2 will be Alyssa Pearson. Lane 4, Genevieve Moss, and lane 6 will be Lillian Stevens. 4 lengths of the pool for each swimmer. And out of the gate here, we've got a tight one at the first 25 between Maple Grove and Armstrong. Maple Grove lane 2, Armstrong lane 1 and 3. Coming into the first 50, lane 2, Alyssa Pearson is in the lead. Maple Grove 4th, and that's Genevieve Moss. And lane 6, Lillian is making her turn. Coming up on the 75 turn, it is nearly a dead heat between lanes 2 and 3. Let's see if Alyssa can give Macy a lead off the blocks, but right now it is virtually a dead heat between lanes 2 and 3. Lane 1 closing it in. Second in the water for Maple Grove lane 2 is Macy Noble. Macy's trying to open up a lead here. Second in the water for lane 4, Maple Grove, is Claire Germscheid. Into the turn, we do have Maple Grove with a very slight lead, but again, it is very, very close. Lane 6 will be Summer Glover in the water here shortly, and Summer is in the water. Coming into the 50 for Macy. Armstrong has, I was going to say caught her, but on the turn, it looks like Macy has found a little extra and she is moving ahead. So now we have Maple Grove very closely competing with Armstrong. Armstrong's in 3rd and Maple Grove's in 4th. Third into the water for Maple Grove lane 2 will be Kylie Cedarstrom. And we've got Macy opening up a lead. She's now got to a full body length lead for Kylie. And Kylie is in the water. Third swimmer for Maple Grove lane 4 will be Evelyn Nelson. And Evelyn is in the water. It looks like Kylie's opening up a lead here. She's got a full body length and holding it. In lane 6, next swimmer will be Jordan Freeman. Kylie is still holding that lead, although it looks like it's been closed up just a touch. And it looks like Armstrong has passed Kylie here on the last length, and we've got Evelyn Nelson closing up on Kylie a bit. Armstrong now has a body length coming into the anchor leg, and for Maple Grove lane 2, that anchor is Olivia Banzoff, and Olivia is in the water. Lane 4, Maple Grove, is Vidika Thampa. And it looks like Armstrong is extending that lead. And it looks like Vidika and Olivia will be battling it out for 3rd place. Maple Grove lane 6 is anchored by Lillian Peterson. And Lillian is now in the water. And we have a good battle for 2nd place here between Vidika and Olivia. It looks like Vidika has taken a slight lead coming into the turn. And we'll see how they both finish here. Armstrong touches first on this heat. Looks like Vidika is extending her lead with a good strong kick into the finish. Touching 2nd is Maple Grove lane 4. Touching 3rd, Maple Grove lane 2. Maple Grove lane 4 with a time of 4:39.86. Not showing a time for lane 2, I'm not sure. And lane 6, Lillian. All right, we have lane 2 touching in 4:58.99. And lane 6, Lillian touching. Team total time is 5 minutes 20.73.
The 400-yard freestyle relay varsity.
And this is our last event, folks. 400-yard varsity, 400 free relay varsity swimming for Maple Grove leading off. Chloe Nidzilski in lane 2, Morgan Thompson lane 4, and Molly Menning in lane 6. And off the start, we've got Morgan out to the lead, followed by Armstrong, and then a tight battle after that. And heading into the first 50, Morgan has a commanding body length plus lead over the field. On the turn, we got Armstrong second, Maple Grove third, Armstrong fourth, Maple Grove fifth. As Morgan makes the flip here, she will be touching, and Maddie Hetland will be the second swimmer for Maple Grove in lane 4. Maple Grove lane 6 on the top of your screen. Second swimmer will be Genevieve Cadwell. Maple Grove lane 2 at the bottom of your screen. Second swimmer will be Sophie Nelson. Maddie Hetland has a comfortable lead here. Armstrong is in second, Maple Grove is in third, followed by Armstrong. That battle for third looks like it's going to be a very tight one. Good. We've got in lane 6, Genevieve Cadwell is battling it out with Stella Ritchie from Armstrong. Maple Grove lane 4, we've got Maddie Hetland coming in for the touch. Sarah Call will be the third swimmer. Maple Grove lane 6, Genevieve will touch and Brielle will be in the water. Maple Grove lane 2, Sophie will touch and Clara Hughes will be in the water. We still have Maple Grove in the lead, but Armstrong is turning on the heat here. Maple Grove first, Armstrong second, Maple Grove third, Armstrong fourth, and Maple Grove fifth. Sarah Call has about a 3 body length lead with 50 left in her leg. Sarah will be touching and handing off to Charlotte Woods to anchor lane 4. In lane 6, Brielle will, when she comes around, will touch, and Allie Kellner will anchor lane 6. When Clara touches, she'll be handing off to Lauren Harns, who will anchor lane 2. And here we come. Looks like Maple Grove still has a 2 body length lead with Charlotte Woods in the water. Armstrong is now in the water. Coming into the touch, lane 6, Brielle is going to touch, and Allie Kellner will anchor, and she is in. Lane 2, Lauren Harns is now in the water. It looks like Charlotte has a body length lead with a 50 to go. Lucia Fried from Armstrong is going to give her her run for her money. It looks like first and second will be a good race. Third and fourth will be a good race. We've got lane 6, Maple Grove in third, but it's a very tight race. On the turn, Maple Grove lane 4 has a body length, but Charlotte's going to have to dig deep to hold it because Lucia is really digging deep. It's going to come to the touch, folks. Charlotte just touches her out. All right, look. Coming in for the touch, it looks like Armstrong touches in third, followed by Maple Grove in fourth. Maple Grove in fifth. Times for the relays. Maple Grove lane 4 was a 4:19.51. Lane 2 was a 4:25.01. And lane 6 waiting on the final time. Still waiting. Final time for lane 6 was 4:43.57. We'll hang on here for a little bit to see if we get the final score announced, folks.
We have the results. Maple Grove as an 88. Armstrong, 97. We want to thank the Maple Grove Freeman for joining us for today's conference games. Please, everybody, have a safe trip home.
And in case you did not hear the final score, I am posting it right now. The final score was Armstrong 97, Maple Grove 88. Thanks for joining us. We will let you know if we're going to live stream the next dual meet. And as a reminder, on Saturday, we will be at the Tartan Invite, and that will be live streamed by the Tartans. When we get a link for that, we will post it anywhere and everywhere we can. Watch the Facebook page and watch for Natalie's remind text or email with the link. Thank you.